Let me take this opportunity to thank you, the Ahmed Kathrada Foundation, and thank everybody and in this platform. And good morning to everybody once more. That let me declare, Chair, that as organized labor, in particular COSATU, we reject the shutdown. We stand together today as COSATU and organized labor in South Africa and across Africa because the working class is under severe pressure, and we will not allow that pressure to be turned against fellow workers. We see the anger, we share it. Millions of South Africans are facing unemployment, poverty, inequalities, crime, and collapsing public service. These grievances are not really legitimate. They demand an urgent practical solution from all of us, including government in particular. But let us be blunt, Chair, that South Africans and Africans' economic crisis were not created by migrants. It is rooted in the economic stagnation, deindustrialization, mass unemployment, corruption, austerity, and weak governance. Migrants did not close factories, loot the state, or defund home affairs and labor inspection. Removing foreign national work at the workplace or community will not reopen plants, repair municipalities, will not create sustainable jobs. What our concern is deeply is the current anti-migrant mobilization appears increasingly coordinated and politically. And we're very clear with that, Chair, that from our own analysis, there's somebody somewhere sitting in the corner supporting or mobilizing or sponsoring this activity of the so-called 30th of June shutdown. Its purpose is to divide the working class, redirect legitimate anger away from the real causes of our crisis, and portray South Africa internationally as a nation consumed by xenophobia. It also sows tribalisms and conflict among African people, threatening the very unity of workers that is needed to confront the exploitation. An injury to one is an injury to all. That's our slogan. We reject every attempt to divide us by a nationality, ethnicity, or origin. Our organized labor is unequivocally opposed to vigilantism. Only the democratic state may enforce immigration, labor, and criminal law. No individual or group has the right to stop people in the street, demand, document, or raid workplace, or deny access to service. You have the right to march and petition the effective immigration control, but protest is not a license for intimidation, unlawful detention, or violence. We have seen where this leads us in 2008 and after. We will not allow a history to repeat itself. We are equally firm on employers who hire undocumented workers to pay lower wages, avoid labor laws, and weaken collective bargaining are central to this crisis. They exploit South Africans and migrant workers alike. They must be prosecuted and, and be punished. That's what COSATU says. Crucially, we must address the root cause of high level of migration itself. People do not leave their homes lightly. They migrate because of unemployment, poverty, repression, and lack of opportunity. The solution is to support the democracy, respect for human rights, and creation of decent jobs and economic opportunities in the home countries of migrants. Unless African states tackled unemployment, corruption, and underdevelopment, migration pressure will continue. Employers will keep exploiting that vulnerability to suppress wages and divide workers. We therefore call for a coordinated regional and continental development program, and for organized labor across Africa to hold government accountable so that the citizen can live, work, and prosper safely in their own countries. Government in all countries, not only South Africa, must accept responsibility. Weak border management, failing home affairs system, too few labor inspectors, and corruption have eroded public confidence. You cannot weaken the state through austerity and then be surprised when it collapses. We demand a capable, properly resourced, and accountable state with a strong inspection, digitalized, but staffed system and zero tolerance for bribery. We support lawful migrants, migration management, and strong measures against employers who break the law. But legislation is meaningless without capacity. On our call for action on the 30th of June, this is not a protected strike called by a recognized federation or a recognized trade union. Workers should report for duty. Government must act decisively against intimidation and violence against migrant work or workers, including our members. In closing, Chair, migrants are not the cause of South African crisis. Exploitation and unemployment, corruption, and state failures are. Our answers is unity, not division. Law, not lawlessness. Jobs at home and across the continent. We should not use this migrant